Some people manifest large sums of money in a short time because they're operating from a different mindset than most. While others are hustling and struggling, they've discovered a secret that the majority have never been taught. The universe has been trying to pay you a supernatural salary your entire life, but you keep rejecting the checks. What you're about to learn will challenge everything you've been told about money, work, and how to create wealth. The principles behind creating millions in months are based on spiritual laws that may seem impossible, but they work with incredible precision for those who understand them. The difference between people who get rich quickly and those who struggle for decades comes down to three fundamental shifts: recognizing that a divine intelligence is your employer, understanding that you have an invisible business partner who sets up amazing deals for you, becoming the kind of person that money is naturally drawn to. When these three things align, rapid wealth manifestation becomes a certainty. You've been conditioned to believe that money comes from hard work, smart investments, or luck. But the highest level of wealth creation comes from a supernatural salary mindset, the understanding that the universe owes you compensation just for being who you were created to be. Your very existence qualifies you for a divine payment that human effort could never produce. This isn't about how productive you are, it's about aligning with your divine purpose and accepting that infinite intelligence wants to compensate you abundantly, just for being you. When you stop trying to earn money and start allowing yourself to receive this cosmic compensation, everything changes. Most people work for human employers who pay limited salaries, but you have access to an employer with unlimited resources who wants to pay you based on your divine worth, not your human output. This employer never has budget cuts or cash flow problems. Divine intelligence always has infinite resources for those who understand how to receive their supernatural salary. The key is to realize that your gifts, talents, and very existence create value in ways you've never been paid for. Every kind act, every prayer, every moment you've aligned with love instead of fear. All of this has been creating spiritual equity that the universe is eager to convert into material abundance. You've likely had moments when money appeared unexpectedly, without effort. These were glimpses of your supernatural salary system in action. When you consistently operate with the belief that divine intelligence owes you abundant compensation, these miraculous provisions become the norm, not the exception. Understanding that you have an invisible business partner completely changes your approach to wealth. While others struggle alone, you have a partner with infinite resources and creativity who is constantly working behind the scenes to create opportunities, connections, and breakthroughs. Your job is simply to recognize the deals your partner is arranging and say yes. This invisible partner never sleeps or takes a vacation. While you're sleeping, divine intelligence is setting up your next financial breakthrough. While you're focused on daily activities, infinite wisdom is orchestrating the connections that will lead to unexpected income. The most profound shift happens when you develop a money magnet personality that naturally attracts wealth without struggle. Money has a consciousness and is drawn to people with certain energy. When you become this type of person, wealth flows to you through multiple channels at once. These money magnet traits include absolute certainty about your worth, a generous spirit, an expectant attitude, and a peaceful confidence that never doubts divine provision. These traits create an energetic field that draws money like a... The biblical story of Solomon is a perfect example of the supernatural salary principle. When divine intelligence offered him anything he desired, he didn't ask for wealth or power, he asked for wisdom to lead his people. This request showed a consciousness that valued service over personal gain. Because he demonstrated a character worthy of supernatural compensation, divine intelligence not only granted his request for wisdom, but also blessed him with riches and honor beyond anything he had asked for. Solomon's wealth flowed to him not through hard work or conquest, but through divine favor. He became legendary because he understood that true wealth comes from divine intelligence to those who embody the right consciousness. Take a moment to acknowledge this partnership in your life. Comment below and declare, "My divine compensation flows to me." When you write these words, you're not just making a statement, you're entering into a conscious partnership with infinite resource. This declaration activates the awareness that you're never working alone and that supernatural assistance is always available. Perhaps the most transformative part of this is realizing that money magnets operate from a mindset of abundance, not scarcity. They never worry about running out of money because they understand their connection to an infinite supply. They don't compete for wealth because they know there's more than enough for everyone. They give freely because they trust that giving creates space for receiving. These traits can be developed through conscious choice. Every day you choose gratitude over complaint, you strengthen your money magnetism. Every time you give generously, you increase your attraction to wealth. The story of Chester Carlson, who invented the Xerox machine, is a great example of the invisible business partner principle. He had no corporate backing and worked from his kitchen, yet he operated as if he had an invisible partner arranging everything for his success. He spent years developing his concept, trusting that the right opportunity would appear. Even after 20 major corporations rejected his invention, he persisted with faith. His breakthrough came when a small company, Haloid, agreed to develop his technology. Carlson's willingness to trust in his invisible partnership transformed Haloid into the Xerox Corporation and created a billion-dollar industry. His story proves that when you trust in divine collaboration, the universe will move mountains to support your success. Another way money magnets operate is through generous circulation. They understand that money is energy that needs to flow, and they become willing channels for that flow. Their generous spirit signals to the universe that they can be trusted with increasing amounts of wealth because they'll use it to bless others, not hoard it. You'll also notice that money magnets speak differently about wealth. They never complain about a lack of it, criticize wealthy people, or speak about financial limitations. Their words are always aligned with abundance. Developing this supernatural salary consciousness requires you to understand that your divine worth is far greater than any human value. The universe doesn't pay you based on your resume or your current circumstances. It compensates you based on your spiritual value, which is infinitely precious. This shift can be uncomfortable at first, because it challenges the belief that you must work hard to deserve money. But supernatural salary consciousness recognizes that your very existence qualifies you for divine abundance. You don't have to earn your worth, you just have to accept. When you truly embrace that divine intelligence sees you as worthy of millions, your entire energy field shifts to match that valuation. You start carrying yourself differently, speaking differently, and expecting different. This energetic shift signals to the universe that you're ready to receive the abundance that matches your divine worth. The invisible business partner principle accelerates when you start making decisions as if you have unlimited resources backing. This doesn't mean spending money you don't have, but approaching opportunities with the confidence of someone who knows supernatural provision is available. Your invisible partner communicates through intuition, synchronicity, and unexpected opportunity. Learning to recognize these communications is essential. Every inspired idea or perfect timing situation is evidence of your partner's activity. Declare with unwavering faith, "I now receive wealth through divine partnership." This aligns your consciousness with the supernatural salary that has already been assigned to you. Perhaps the most powerful aspect of rapid wealth manifestation is understanding that the universe has been preparing your financial breakthrough long before you knew you needed. Every experience, connection, and skill you've developed has been orchestrated to position you for the moment when millions flow into your life with supernatural speed. The money magnet personality fully develops when you realize that wealth seeks you out because you've become a safe place for abundance to land. Money is drawn to people who will use it wisely, share it generously, and allow it to flow freely. When you embody these qualities, you become irresistible to wealth. Money magnets also have absolute faith in divine timing. They never force outcomes. They trust that their invisible partner is arranging everything perfectly. You may have been waiting for external circumstances to change before expecting abundance, but the highest level of manifestation works in reverse. You align with supernatural salary consciousness, embrace your invisible business partnership, and develop money magnet traits, and then the universe rearranges circumstances to match your internal state. The manifestation of millions becomes natural when these three elements operate simultaneously. Your supernatural salary mindset creates the expectation, your invisible business partner arranges the opportunities, and your money magnet personality ensures wealth flows to you. This system transforms your relationship with money from one of struggle to one of flow and ease. You stop trying to create wealth and start allowing yourself to receive the abundance that is already yours by divine right. The universe is waiting for you to step into your role as someone worthy of millions, someone backed by infinite resources, and someone that money naturally seeks out. You now hold the secret that can accelerate manifestation from years to months. This is your moment to activate the consciousness that draws millions to you through divine channels. Declare with absolute faith and conviction, I am worthy of supernatural abundance, and millions flow to me now through divine channels. My invisible business partner arranges perfect opportunities for my financial success. Divine intelligence pays me my supernatural salary with perfect timing and abundant provision. I am a money magnet, and prosperity seeks me out in avalanches of abundance. All that is mine by divine right now manifests in perfect way.